Hello everyone, my name is Scousy and today I'm going to be giving you a quick tutorial on two different designs of trash cans to help you get rid of all the stuff you don't need in Minecraft. So stick with me and we will go through it all. The very first thing you'll want to decide is how you want to get rid of your stuff. Do you want to throw it in lava or do you want to throw it at a cactus? Both these ways will get rid of it, super quick. Just be aware, with lava, you can just, put stuff around and that's fine as long as it's not flammable. Don't use wood. That will just be a bit silly, wouldn't it? With cactus, bear in mind you can't place items right next to cactus or it will break. So, if you're using cactus, plant it in sand and then get whatever block you want. Diagonals are fine, but you can't have any blocks directly adjacent to the cactus itself on that first row. Once you get to the second row, you're fine to just do your thing, and then you've got your bit down here where your stuff will go and be disposed of. So have a think what works best for you. If your build is made mostly of wood, use cactus. Lava and wood are not a good combo. So let's go and have a look at the two designs. So looking at the two designs here, you'll see they do have quite different speeds that they operate at. The design on the left, that will dispose of one stack in around about 39 seconds, and the one on the right will dispose of one stack in just 13 seconds. And what I'll do now, I'll show you how to build both of them. So the first design is a bit more suitable for early game because you don't need a sticky piston for it, and the first thing we're going to do is look at, and the items you're going to need, you'll see my hotbar there. You'll need one dropper, one hopper, one chest, 7 pieces of redstone dust, one comparator and one repeater. Make sure that it is a dropper you've got and not a dispenser, because dispensers in trash cans will cause some problems. First, figure out where it is you want to dispose of your stuff. I want my stuff to drop down into that hole there. So the first thing I'm going to do is come round to the front and I'm going to put a comparator going out of the back. And then out of that we're going to put our repeater. And then we're going to place redstone dust going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. So that is coming back in to the hole where we're going to dump our stuff. Then if we come down and get our dropper, we want to look up and crouch and click just on the edge of the comparator there. So it'll place the dropper with its little hole facing down there. Okay. And then down there is where we will have either a lava or our cactus. Okay, and then we would just fill in this side of the hole so that is not shown, and then get our hopper, crouch click into the dispenser, get our chest, crouch click on the top, and that is this first design complete. So now we can dump all our stuff in here and that will just cycle through and dispense all the stuff down into our lava or onto our cactus. Nice and simples. Let's look at number 2. The second design is probably the easiest thing you're ever going to build, to be honest. And the items you'll need, you'll see in the first part of my hotbar, which is 2 observers, 1 dropper, 1 comparator, and 1 sticky piston. First, find where you want to drop your stuff. There looks a good place to me. Oh, down into the void. And we're going to first stand at the front, and we're going to put a comparator at the back. We're then going to knock out the block behind the comparator and place our sticky piston. And then we're going to face towards the front and place a observer so that its little funny face is looking at the comparator. Okay. Then we are going to place a temporary block on top of that observer and then place another observer, this time with its red dot facing the front, and then we can remove that temporary block. Now we just need to place our dropper, so we're going to drop down into the hole we're going to be losing our stuff, get our dropper and have it facing downwards as we did in our other design, and down here we will have whatever disposal system we want, whether it's the lava or the cactus. Okay, so and then we would just fill this hole back up And this design is now complete. Difference with this design, you're not going to be putting your stuff in a chest and a hopper. You're going to be putting it directly into the dropper. So I'm going to load this with a full stack of cobblestone just to show you guys just how fast this is. As you can see, it is absolutely, you know, ripping through that full stack, firing that into the void in this case. But it is much quicker than the previous design. Once it's finished, the piston will retract and wait for you to put more stuff. And I like this one because you can just build it into a little wall, really. And, you know, build it into the wall of your house, and, you know, it doesn't really take up any space, does it, really? If you're not happy with putting things direct in the dispenser like this, you can add a hopper and a chest going into it. You know, let me just get those things. You know, you can add the hopper and you can add the chest, but let me just get a stack of something. It is a bit slower and you'll have to put up with the noise of the pistons. But personally, I prefer to just chuck it all in here, and then you're not having to worry about piston noises. Just the click of the dropper, but that is very, very bearable, isn't it? The only other thing I want to mention to you about either of these designs is the use of a lever. If you place a lever next to your dispenser, so on this design it would be there, anything you put in here, even though the piston is retracted, this has locked the dropper. So you can check, is that everything I want to get rid of? And try and avoid throwing stuff away you don't need. Once you're happy with everything that's in there, flick the switch and everything has gone. And then you can just flick it again to lock it and nothing else will disappear. For this one over here, you would just place the lever by the hopper. I like them going left to right rather than forwards and backwards, but the same thing applies. It's going to lock the hopper, nothing will be disposed of until you flick the switch. And that is it for this tutorial. We have two super easy trash can designs. You will find these really useful if, like me, your inventory and your storage is just a horrific mess of stuff you'll never need. These will help you to get rid of it all. So let me know in the comments which you prefer, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Scousy out.